exciting. So we're going to try to move through this thing pretty quickly today.
You're live.
All right. Welcome everyone to our July 27th, 2026 Commissioners meeting. Please rise if you're able. Commissioner Linnup will lead us in an invocation and pledge.
Dear Lord, thank you for this Monday morning here in later July as we gather to take care of business for Bartholomew County. Thank you for our first responders, our military, our law enforcement, as they still make this country one of the best places in the world to live. Be with us today as we take care of business for Bartholomew County. And finally, Lord, thank you for the many blessings that you give each and every one of us every day of our lives. In thy name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Carl.
You're welcome.
First up, we have the approval of minutes.
Move to approve them.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any other discussion? None. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? Motion passes. Next up, we have the approval of claims.
I'll move to approve those claims.
And I will second that.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Motion passes. Weekly reports, permits for the week of July 20th. We had 35 new permits issued. Fee amount $7,913. Value amount estimate of $5,566,660. About half of that is commercial remodel on the water treatment plant remodel at Lincoln Park. So half of that is for the city. That report's in the code enforcement office if anyone would like to see it. Next up, we have Danny Hollander, our county highway engineer. Danny, good morning.
Morning.
You have some reports for us today?
Yeah, I think you already have those.
We do.
Monthly reports.
Monthly reports. We have our June 2026 crew and financial reports.
I'll make a motion. We accept those financial reports into our minutes.
Second
We
that.
have a motion and a second. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, those opposed, motion passes. Danny, you have you had to fix the VGT actuator on one of the trucks.
Truck 16, yeah.
It, that has to do with the turbo.
Okay.
Variable, I looked it up, variable something, something turbo. Anyway, $6,102.22 from Stoops Freight Line.
I make a motion, we ratify that proposal.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, those opposed, motion passes. Next up, we have proposal motor replacement. Danny?
Yeah, I think it was a sheriff's vehicle that needed a motor.
Used a motor on the 2019 Sheriff Dodge Charger. If I'm not mistaken, this is the backup for the K9.
It's a K9 vehicle, yeah, that was why it was, I had to fix it, I guess, because it's already set up.
Set up for
all.
K9, yeah. Russ Hubler Automotive, $10,679.37.
I'll make a motion that we approve that proposal, 10,679.37.
I'll second that.
Motion and a second. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye, those opposed, motion passes. Danny, that's it for you, isn't it?
Well, you don't have the weekly crew report yet.
Okay, please.
We chip sealed in Hall Creek and Clifty Township last week. We put in a driveway pipe and a field entrance pipe, and also did some ditching on 300 South. Picked up brush along roads. We sidewinded stone into the shoulders. We've been patching with a hot box. The Durapatcher's been down, so we've been doing the hot box the last couple weeks, but we got the parts in now, so it should be back and get the Durapatcher running again. We cleaned out some dry wells up in Taylorsville that weren't working as well as they should. Hopefully the cleaning them out helps. And then, guess we mowed at the landfill for the solid waste district.
Very nice. All right. Anything else, Danny?
That's all I have.
Anybody else have any questions for Danny? No? All right. Thanks so much. Next up, we have our County Assessor, Jenny Whipple. Jenny, good morning.
Good morning.
Consideration, I'm sorry?
I was just gonna tell you, long story short, the original contract for our aerials from Eagle View included Camp Atterbury. And since we don't want to assess Camp Atterbury, we needed to take those squares out, and therefore it's lowering the cost of the contract.
Yes, so this is just an amendment to the agreement between Pictometry International, DBA Eagle View, and Bartholomew County Assessor's Office for aerial images. And this is taking Camp Atterbury out of the list, and that they were charging for. And this now changes the county portion to $44,011. I don't have what it was.
It was 70, a little bit over 70,000.
That's what I was thinking.
The total contract, 63,783, and then we pay 62% of that. and-
So our portion is $44,011, down from 70-some thousand.
Yes.
I'll make a motion that we sign this amendment to the agreement for pictometry services.
Second.
Motion and a second. Is there any other discussion? We'll say this is paid out of assessor's funds.
Yes.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed?
Jenny, not to drag it out, I know Tony's
Motion
on a roll
passes.
here. Do they, we had discussed this, do they do that with drones, or do they still do it from an airplane?
Airplanes,
Okay,
every other year.
all right.
Thank you.
Jenny, thank you very much. Carl, there you go.
Right.
Animal. I just kind of threw this at him, but we have our June 2026 Animal Control Monthly Report. Commissioner Linnep has that.
I have that report, and our guys continue to picked up 4 dogs, 23 cats in June. And they ended up animals that were claimed within 48 hours so far for 2026 is 19. And reclaim of pets, take home pets is 36.
That's for the
And-
year so far.
Yeah, for the year so
Yeah.
far. And Dean has a lot of information in here. The 327 audits. And finally, it looks like total cases for June, 133. So May was 92. So a fair amount more activity for that department.
Kitten season.
I'll make a motion. We accept our animal control report into the record for the month of June 2026.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion passes. Next up, Commissioner Kleinens has the Veterans Monthly Report.
Tony, I have that report. Everything looks in order. Item of note or of interest, we had 14 trips to the VA hospital, which is a little above normal. Must have been one of those odd months that where we had more Tuesday and Wednesdays.
Mhm.
So I'll make a motion that we accept that Veterans Monthly Report into our minutes.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 And
Those
that was
opposed?
for the month of June.
June. Motion passes. That ends our advertised agenda. Our next regularly scheduled meeting will be next Monday, August 3rd this very same time. Madam Administrator, is there anything to add? No? Okay. Would anyone like to share anything with the commissioners today? Yes, ma'am. Would you please come on up and state?
I apologize for my attire.
That's okay.
I run a daycare with my mother, so I'm on break right now.
We're glad you're here.
Yes, thank
Would
you.
you state your name and address for the record?
My name is Brittany Good, and I live on 6075 West Lowell Road. And today I'm representing, I would say, the concerned citizens of Bartholomew County and the city of Columbus. In regards to data centers, I know that you guys have been discussing that, and there's been, in terms of the city, they've moved to more stricter zoning regulations, which I think is really good. But I kind of wanted to talk to you guys first and see what your guys' thoughts were on that and what you guys think about imposing a ban on hyperscale AI data centers. The majority of people I've spoken with in the county and the city, and also just in Indiana in general, I've reached out to a lot of people, various counties, and getting their opinions and interpretations. Marshall County was one that imposed a ban, as was Cass. And Marshall County actually sent me like their verbiage as well to help if you guys are interested in that. So he sent me that this morning. But I kind of wanted to know what you guys thought in regards to that, because I know it's a pretty hot topic right now for obvious reasons.
It is, it is.
We have discussed it. Tony, go ahead and,
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna offer to you
yeah.
guys to say something if you
Well,
want.
and we're actually, in a couple of weeks, don't we have it scheduled? Or we've directed them to take it to the plan, because it has to go through the plan commission.
So
Okay.
what Brittany's talking about, what the city did was
Yeah.
they made it,
Imposed where it's
it's
a
a,
BZA component.
there was a.
Yes. And I'm new to all this, so I apologize. I'm
No, it's
trying to learn
okay.
as I go.
No, you're fine.
You'll find that we appreciate when people educate themselves.
Yes, appreciate that. Thank you.
But what the city did was, it was,
Conditional use. That's the-
yes,
went
it was a
from permitted-
communication center.
Yes. Yeah.
Communication center,
Mhm.
a data center could fall under that. That was an allowed use in certain industrial areas
Without a public hearing.
without a public hearing. So what
We-
they've done, no city, it was without
Right, no, you're right.
That's what it was before.
and
Yeah.
before.
Yes, that was
And
my
now they've
understanding.
changed it to a conditional use,
Which means.
which would
yeah.
trigger a BZA
Public
hearing.
hearing.
So they didn't
Yes.
ban them,
Well, and I think that's. a
but they
step
put
in the right
another layer
direction.
of public involvement into it.
And I think that that's great.
So
So, yeah, that's a
what
step
we
in the right
did, we
direction.
met with planning department
Mm-hmm.
and looked at the entire county and,
We only have a few places.
well,
that
to rest,
help
you know, your
yeah.
anxiety.
Yeah.
We're a little bit insulated in the county.
Yeah.
First off, it's already a conditional use in the county.
Oh, it is. Okay. I
Uh,
wanted to ask about that. Yeah.
Yeah, there is no place in the county ag where it would be considered an appropriate use.
Mhm.
There are only just a couple industrial spots in the county in the northern part, up north of the outlet mall.
That
Okay.
are zoned appropriately.
But there's
Okay.
no room for a hyperscale. You know, the biggest you could probably get up there is probably about a 30-acre
A 30-acre one.
30-acre site,
Okay.
give or take. But we are starting the process to make it a conditional use in those areas as well. So we're doing in those areas exactly what the city has done
Mhm.
in their areas.
Okay.
For a hyperscale size facility, you need thousands of acres. But they have to have a really good water supply and they have to have a way for the electricity infrastructure to get there. There is no place in the county where that would apply in agricultural. I mean, private farmers could sell their land, but from what we're told by planning, the areas that would be best served are just too populated in
Okay.
Bartholomew County. So I don't think at this point we're at a place where we would consider banning all, you know.
Well,
we
not
just
all,
we just
specific.
want,
Yeah, because I know that they've been around for a while.
and
I
we
know
have
that
more than one in Bartholomew County.
Yes, I was made aware of that because I didn't know. I knew of dark points, but then
Yeah.
I was told that there were a few others. And those were mainly for storage of
Small,
data and things
mhm.
like that for businesses and things like that. But I know that residents are just nervous because we've seen Shelby County, for example, Jefferson County. I've been to Jefferson County and I have gone to the meeting and I've seen kind of how that played out. Not saying that, because I think you guys are moving in the right direction. But I think that residents are just uneasy
They are.
and they want a ban imposed at some point, I feel, because I feel like that provides enough protection for its residents and our resources. And I know that I was made aware that we sit on an aquifer, is that correct?
Part of the county does.
Part of the county
Yeah,
does?
Yeah.
So I guess my question would be if Shelby County and Jefferson County do build, which Jefferson County is moving forward with theirs continually, and the residents are still kind of going back and forth trying to prevent it. Would that affect our aquifer, the closer
Shelby,
county?
yes.
Shelby, yes.
Yes, but I think
Jefferson?
Jefferson's on a
Jefferson
different water
South.
system.
Okay,
But Shelby's, we share an aquifer.
because I know Shelby, I have people I have to reach out to in that county. From what I heard, I thought they were slowing it down, but I think that they still might be going. That's another tab in my head among many tabs that I'm trying to help you guys out and kind of get information and present it to you and kind of see what route would be best to take.
Thank you, Brittany. Anything else that you wanted to?
For now, no. I know,
We're
like
moving quickly on making it a
Yes.
conditional use.
because I did know.
Within a few weeks,
Okay.
that first step will be
And when
taken.
will that meeting be? Is it on, so I can write that down?
2 or 3 weeks.
It's-
2 or 3
It's
weeks?
in August.
It's September.
Oh, it's the
September,
September,
yeah.
that's right.
Okay,
She
it's
did say
September.
that.
Yeah,
Seemed
it's gonna
like
go to the Plan Commission, I believe, the meeting in September.
So will this be the plan commission?
It starts with the Plan Commission
Okay.
giving a referral to the commissioners.
Okay,
Tony, you need to go.
and that'll be in September?
Yeah, it'll be the Plan Commission in September.
Okay.
And then, we will take it up sometime in the
right after that.
short weeks after that.
Okay, so far that's it. I mean, like I said, I've just been talking to residents and other people in other counties and just getting their thoughts
gotta
and
tell you, I'm,
interpretations, so.
If something, we've obviously talked about that, and I have to go, but
No, you're fine,
but-
sorry.
we've talked about this extensively.
Okay,
We've been made aware for a few years and we've talked about it and we've gone through these types of things before with solar, with biosolids, with
CAFOs.
CAFOs 15, 20 years ago. And so, we're big believers in, or at least I'll speak for myself, personal property rights. So it's very difficult for me to just jump in and say, you can't do that with something you own, okay, your property. But you have to be responsible for what happens on that property and where it goes next. So for me to be supportive of a large data center, they would have to, be responsible for, in order to get my support and vote, they would have to be completely responsible for all costs of energy infrastructure regarding to their facility.
okay.
They would have to pay for all that. That cannot go on the other people.
And that's
in the
what a lot of
community.
residents were concerned about that I've spoken to, rising utility bills and all of that. They were
Well,
like,
the rising utility
So-
bills has to do with no community has the infrastructure to support that kind of energy. Nobody has that sort of capacity.
Mhm.
And so that would have to be entirely built from scratch.
Yeah.
And if it was a Duke or an REMC, they would have to invest in that. If it's done traditionally through the utility commission, they would have to borrow money and then that would go to all the members. And that's where the utility bills go up. It's not because of the cost of electricity. It's because of the cost of the millions of dollars to build the infrastructure for that facility. So, in my view, it would have to be completely paid for by that company. And I would want gauges coming in for water.
Yeah.
And gauges going out to judge the difference between the quality of water. And they would be completely responsible for that, how the water changes, and they would have to mitigate that. That's my opinion.
okay,
So we're talking a lot about this. We're talking extensively. Bans are difficult. For me, bans are difficult.
and
but-
why is that? Just because
of personal property
personal
rights.
property rights?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And so, but you have to be responsible for what happens on your property.
Mhm.
And so, that's my take on it.
Oh, that's fine.
And, I have to go.
No, you're fine. I appreciate the time you guys took to listen to me, and I will be back next week because I want to send an email, a formal email, which I didn't have time to send yet.
Okay.
So
Thank you,
yeah,
Brittany.
and if you guys are interested in Marshall County's, I mean, I'll include.
No, send it. Send the email.
Yeah, because they gave he gave me a lot of good advice, so.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Brittany.
Uh-huh.
And thanks for being engaged. All right. Anything else?